Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't know if you saw that sign coming in, but we are at the veterinary clinic. What clinic was that?
It is the Animal Emergency Clinic in Springdale.
In Springdale. And the reason we're in Springdale is because all of the vet clinics are closed. It is Memorial Day, and this is the only one we can find open. Our livestock guardian dog, Tucker, I guess he got bit by something. I don't know, a snake, a spider, or what, but the back of his leg is pretty infected. And we noticed it Saturday evening, and it got bigger Sunday and a little bit bigger. It was a little bit bigger this morning, so we had to bring him in. And he has been here all day. He's been here all day, but it hasn't been like because he's needing to be treated that long. It's just that they're that busy, and he's been here all day waiting his turn. We actually just dropped him off and left him here and went back to where we needed to go and got things done. And here we are, how many hours later? What is it? It's 10 to 4 right now. So what is that?
About 7 hours.
7 hours. So we'll get back with you in just a minute.
We just went in and checked on them, and they say it's going to be at least 3 more hours. So we're going to head home, feed, and water, and we'll probably be back. Probably pick him up after dark. The vet just called, and we're headed to go get Tucker. He will be coming home with some medicine and an e-collar. She said it was a hot spot that could have possibly been like an insect bite or sting that just started itching. He scratched and bit at it and wouldn't leave it alone. She said it definitely needed veterinarian attention.
No, Tucker. No, Tucker. You're not supposed to mess with it. I have to put that e-collar back on you. This is what it looks like. And he's supposed to be wearing an e-collar, but he really hates it. It humiliates him, doesn't it? No. I'm gonna have to put it back on. I'm gonna have to put, okay, nope. Hang on, I'm gonna have to put it back on him. Told you I'd have to put it back on. If you didn't mind me. Can't lick it or scratch it. Poor guy. He hates that collar. Don't you? I know it, Tuck. We just got home for the day, and I have a bottle to feed because all the goats are yelling at me to feed them, and the first one I always feed is River. Isn't that right? Your bottle comes first. Come on, let me get that tick off you too. Come here. Did you knock his food over? Why do you turn your head sideways like that? Let's go this way. Why do you do that? Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. You're gonna make Caleb mad. Come here. Turn your head over. Come on, flip your head over. That's weird. Goofy, you got a milk stash beard. Doggone. There's another one wanting a bottle. I give them, the two little ones, a bottle once every evening. And then Rain takes care of the rest of it. Not Rain, Onyx. Onyx takes care of the rest of it. I gotta tell you that this has been a really rough weekend. This is, well, the day after Memorial weekend. My weekend was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but a lot of you got Monday off. But we had to make multiple vet trips, and it didn't always turn out okay. So there are the liege fighter hens that we have, and the rooster from Lazy C Homestead, Kristen. And I don't remember what you call that other hen there, but we got that from Brenda as well. Same place we got the liege fighter hens. Greg's over there doing water, and I'm doing feeding. This big one is a liege fighter hen as well. It's the one I was hoping is a rooster, but it's really looking like a hen. And there's our Bantam rooster. All these other birds are Bantams. The ducks are way over there in the corner. They're not coming for food, I bet you. Well, she's either hurt or she's sitting on eggs. Could be wrong. Let's go check it out. Ooh, I don't want to get in this grass. But that's where she is. Okay, she doesn't appear to be hurt. She's just nesting down over there. I don't see any eggs from here. But they're usually up there waiting on their feed when we get home. No, I don't see anything. Nope, that's a rock. That white rock looked like an egg. You want to eat here? Now, the cattle. I usually feed them and stay guard for a couple of minutes so that our heifer can eat. They're not really nice to her. They push her out of the way. They'll push her away from the food. Unless I'm standing out there. Oh man, the ticks are bad this year. They are bad. I mean, part of that's because we moved here. This place was vacant for a few years. Didn't have anything done to it. Here they are. Come on, people. Let's go. You want one of these? You want one? You want one? Now I got 2 more babies to bottle feed, and then we have the female goats. What about it? What? You come running over here with your hand like that for that, hollering my name like you were hurt? Huh? Yeah. I'm talking to you. Yeah. You're gonna feel funny when he jumps and lands on your face. Oh, oh. Guys, the ticks and the flies are really bad this year, seems like. More milk out to some goats, and they're waiting on me. Not these two. These two aren't bottle fed. There's a little buckling up front running around behind the girl. He's sold, and he goes to his new home in 3 weeks. And she's really excited about getting him. And that's Rain's doling there. But these two down here, they're waiting on me. Aren't y'all? Aren't y'all? Come here. These are the 2 little ones that Onyx had. Remember, she had 4? You're getting too much there, kiddo. She had 4. These 2 are the little ones, and that buckling actually was the first one born, and then a doling, then these 2. And the doling we sold, and she went to her new home this past Sunday, Memorial Day weekend Sunday, and she is going to be a pet for a teenage girl. What's the matter? Why aren't you eating? You came out here to eat. How come you're not eating? Don't you want to eat? Let me see what you got going. Come here. Here. What's wrong? It's leaking. What's wrong with her, Onyx? We'll try again later. If she doesn't eat later, I'm gonna keep an eye on her. She may come in for the night, because this is not normal behavior. She's usually fighting the other one for the bottle. They're usually trying to push each other off the bottle. So, I mean, it might be, I warmed the bottle up, it might be too warm for them, it might be too hot, I don't know. But I'll come back out here in a little while and see if she'll be ready to eat then. This little goat acting the way she is, acting a little bit different, brings me to my next point that I was going to make concerning the cattle. They have all that grass out there to eat, and I know that they don't need the cubes that we give them, but I do that so that they'll come in to me, and I can look at them. I can make sure everybody's eating and make sure everybody looks okay, nobody's got an injury. And it's kind of the same way with these goats. This is one of the reasons I come out and feed in the evening. This is Greg's job, feeding and watering, giving hay to the animals as they need it. But when I can, which is often, I come out and do the evening feeding so that I can take a look at everything, because I might notice something he didn't. I'm likely to notice something that he doesn't. So it just kind of gives a better chance to prevent something from getting out of hand. This weekend has been really hard. We, Friday, this past Friday, today is Tuesday, the 31st of May. And Friday we took the 2 little goats in, the smallest ones, and you might have noticed when I was bottle feeding them, they've been disbudded. We had them disbudded, And then we took Tucker in to get his booster shots. He had had his first set of puppy shots, and it had been time for him to, the time passed for him to need his, for him to go back in for his booster shots. And we took Shadow with us. Shadow wasn't acting normal that morning. He wasn't acting normal at all. I watched him get a drink, but he stood there and looked at the water for a long time before he got a drink, and he just wasn't himself. And so we took him into the vet. The disc budding seemed to go fine, as long as there's nothing wrong with that little goat. I don't think there is. It's hot today and temperatures up and down. The bottle could have been too warm for her. She might have just eaten. Her mom might have just fed her. Who knows? But Tucker got his booster shots. He did okay, or seemed to do okay with that. And then when it was Shadow's turn, the vet took Shadow's temperature, and it was over 104, which is really a pretty good fever for a cat. And ran some tests, and it came back positive for the goats are hitting the fence. Sorry. Came back positive for bobcat fever. And I don't know a whole lot about bobcat fever, but I have heard of it, and up until this point, it had been one of those things that there was no hope. Now there is a treatment. They've had some success with the treatment, but they also lose a lot of them. And it also depends on how far along they are in having the disease or the sickness. And so we opted for euthanasia. He was not feeling well. He was pretty sick. It was a very hard decision to make. It was very difficult on both of us. We both liked Shadow a lot. We were attached to him, and he's one of the two cats that we got from MT Homestead. We got Shadow and Shade, and they're brothers. We still have Shade, and although Shade's healthy and doing fine, he's missing his brother. He's lonely. They were always together. They played together. I have another cat, Shing. She does not play with them. They played with each other, and they come in and out as they pleased. Now it's just Shade on his own out here, and he still comes out and he still goes in. But the thing is we had them on the flea and tick preventative pill. I don't. Maybe we let the time overlap just enough, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it didn't get to one of the ticks. I don't know how this works, but my understanding is that it's supposed to, if the tick bites them, it doesn't. I don't think it prevents them from biting the animal. It just kills the tick after they do, and it kills the tick in time to prevent the transmission of the disease, the bobcat fever. That was my understanding of how it worked. If you know differently, or if you've heard differently, go ahead, leave us and tell us about it in the comments below. I'm really kind of baffled about it, but we did the most expensive test. There were different options. We did the best test that they could do, and then they did a blood smear, and they're 100% sure it was the bobcat fever. So anyway, that's what we've needed to talk about. I don't know if you noticed in the videos, a lot of times when we're out here doing work in the yard, or even out in the pasture, the cats are there. They're constantly following us around, and so you won't be seeing that. You will just be seeing the one now. Do you have anything that you wanted to add to that? Okay, well, I guess that's all we have. We appreciate you guys watching the videos. I'm pretty sure this goat's okay. I'll give you an update on her in another video. If you enjoyed this content, smash the like button, share our videos out with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that.